everybody, it's Jill for today. Thanks a lot for sharing some of your time with me. If you're a new visitor, welcome. I hope that you'll have a good time here at my channel. I do lots of different things. I do cooking, baking, product reviews, chit chats, grocery hauls. So it's kind of varied and fun. So I hope you'll hang around. And to my regular subscribers and visitors, thanks a lot for coming back. You know, interestingly enough, speaking of subscribers and visitors, you know, YouTube has a lot of analytical information for you when you are you have your own channel. And they break down demographics, you know, female and male, what country these people are coming in from, you know, to watch your videos. One of the things is the age demographics, and I'm not sure how they collect that, but interestingly enough, or maybe it seems like that's probably right, is the majority of my viewers are women, and they're from the age of 61 and beyond. So I think that's pretty cool that there's so many women of our age category that are interested in women's issues or weight or, you know, whatever. So I thought that was interesting. And the other age category that's my highest is between 30 and 40. So there's a gap here and there's a gap there, but I'm so glad you're all here and I'm glad that you're enjoying the content. And yes, my hair is different. I've had a couple comments on my hair. I cut it and I colored it, and I just was getting too long and too silver, and I just couldn't stand it. So I cut and colored again. There were a few things I wanted to talk about today. One of the things, of course, is weight loss, which is kind of, you know, always there in my mind. And we have faltered this week. We've not had a very good week. We counted points when we could, and we fell off when we did. And, you know, we feel that you hold us accountable, and we hold ourselves accountable, of course, and we're all in this journey together. And so when, you know, when we have our failures, we're going to tell you, and when we have our successes, of course, we're going to tell you. So we've had kind of a failure this week, but we are back on track, so we feel good about that. The other thing about weight loss, which I find so interesting, is that when, well, this is what I've experienced, is, you know, I've lost weight off and on all my life, and I've taken off substantial amounts, like, you know, 100 pounds, which is huge, of course. That's a big amount of weight. And someone will say, oh my God, Jill, you look amazing, you look fantastic, you know, whatever those things are that they say to you to compliment you. And I'm wondering, well, if you think I look amazing now and look fantastic now, what did you think I looked like before? You know, it's kind of almost like, oh my gosh, they must have thought I looked terrible. And I think that for me, I really am careful about that. When I see someone who's lost an amazing amount of weight, I compliment the clothes. I say, oh my God, look at these amazing clothes that you can now wear. And I hope you're feeling better. And I hope you're able to be more active and all those things that accompany the weight loss. But I try so hard to not say, and by the way, you look fantastic, but they usually do. But anyway, I wondered if any of you experienced that when you've lost weight and people are going, oh my God, you look amazing, you look fantastic, and you say, well, what did I look like before in your eyes? It shouldn't matter, right? What's inside here and in your heart is what looks fantastic. But people will ask me, why do you have a YouTube channel, or what made you start a YouTube channel? And I've had mine now for, I think it's 5 years, this coming spring. And when I started my YouTube channel, I was quite ill. You know, that's a whole long story, but I was very, I had a great deal of anxiety and panic attacks, and it's a disorder, and I could go in great detail. But the bottom line is I was really sick. And I guess I felt like I needed something to distract me from my illness or to help me just sort of get through it. And I think I did like 2 or 3 videos and then said, no, this is, and I took those off and then started just where it was kind of fun. The director sat on one end of the table and I sat on the other, and we just kind of, you know, talked back and forth, and I random thoughts, and it helped me get out of myself and just go someplace. And I had no viewers, and that was okay. I just enjoyed doing it. So at this point now, 5 years later, I've kind of found this niche of the things that I do on my channel, but I'm still trying to figure out why. Why do I do it? And many times Randy has said to me, you have a gift of making people feel better about themselves. You have a gift of giving to people, being sensitive to people that you don't really understand. And I get comments and I get private emails from people who are very appreciative of my channel and, you know, find that what I do is important for whatever reason they see. And I got a card this last week from someone who I've been trying to reach. I've asked, you know who you are, please email me, jillfortoday52@gmail.com, because, and leave me your email address, because I'd very much like to contact you regarding this card. She said the nicest things that I don't even realize that I'm doing on a channel. I'm doing cooking, I'm doing product reviews, I'm doing, you know, baking, and yet this person found something else in the channel, which I was extremely complimented by and extremely moved by, that I don't realize in these little tiny ways that I'm doing stuff other than cooking and product reviews and all that. And I guess that's, I'm finding not only do I have this niche of the things that I do, but I'm so complimented by people who say, you're doing something for me, and you're pulling me out, you know, I'm pulling them out of their hole, if they're in some sort of hole that they enjoy just coming in and seeing what I'm doing. So for all of you who have commented like that, I cannot tell you really from the bottom of my heart how wonderful that is, and I feel humbled that you would take my channel that way. So I want to thank you very much, and I won't go into any more of that. I don't mean to, you know, but I wanted to let you know that the people who do comment that way, I am so, well, like I said. So anyway, get rid of that. I don't know, I haven't got much more to say. I'm going to do some more cooking this week. I'm going to do a prawn dish, which is very tasty, and serve that with some rice. And I'm going to do a salad, and these will be freestyle recipes. And I'm also going to bake some bread this week. I have a recipe that actually it's my own standard whole wheat bread recipe that I haven't had to adjust too much. And if you know, if you're counting points, there'll be some slice information and how many points it is. But if you're just a bread lover and you're here just to say, hi, what are you doing on your channel, you're going to love this bread. So I'm going to do a bread recipe this week. And I think that's about it. I made us a fabulous spinach salad last night. It was fresh spinach that I had gotten on my produce haul that you saw. And it was the most beautiful spinach I've ever bought. It just was perfect. And it was spinach, and then I added some, I measured out some dried cranberries, some chopped hazelnuts, and some feta cheese, kind of crumbled that on. I made a really wonderful vinaigrette with balsamic vinegar, kind of dressed those leaves lightly, and then put those toppings on. Oh, and a hard-boiled egg. It was an amazing salad. It was very, very nutritious, very satisfying. So that was really good. And if you're interested, I can, you know, kind of write up the recipe and put that in my community section. You know, if you go up to the bar up at the top of my opening page, there's all, you know, there's playlist, videos, that sort of thing. There's a community tab, and I'm going to start using that more just for some notations and some things that I might want to comment on that doesn't really warrant a video. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you all for watching. As I said to new visitors, thank you so much. Thank you all for just sharing some of your time with me. I appreciate that. And I hope that you'll come back. So, as I always do, thanks a lot for watching. Tell your friends. If you're a Weight Watcher and you have other Weight Watcher friends, bring them on over here. Maybe they'll like what they see. I have a small Amazon affiliate store. The link is down below. If you go through and then do some Amazon shopping, I get a very tiny commission, but it helps me buy some new lighting. I need to do some camera updates and things of that nature. So it's enables me to do a little thing like that. And I think that's it for now. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.